way zoomed in. I'm used to being so far back.
Welcome to Schumann Stadium in Muncie, Indiana, home to the Ball State Cardinals. As we'll see a squad from the back.
So we're 6-2, 4-0 in the conference.
Taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Ball State Cardinals. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
We'll see how this goes.
And the Golden Flashes will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Ball State's offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
The delay of game pushes the offense back.
Let's go. Right. Let's keep those sticks moving. Let's go.
Dropping back, it's Kelly. Grab behind the line. It's Ashley. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Not good.
Wants to go up top. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Makes a connection. Now they've got even more breathing room.
It's like just chuck it and pray. Chuck it and pray.
Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? From the gun. Give on the inside. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Let's talk for a second about Ball State. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so
It's a good enough run there.
Tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Quickly to the tight end. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Got his man. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
And the Cardinals with the 1st and 10.
Oh, we're getting ready to hit an ad break here, so hopefully I won't score during it.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You want to avoid those ads, hit that subscribe button if you've got the Prime sub that you're not using. I appreciate that.
Scrambling, working to his right, but He wasn't completing that pass.
We're going to try
with
to
that
be
pressure.
streaming a little bit more here and there.
Back to pass, it's Kelly.
The goal is to get Ball State to win the MAC this year in this.
Oh,
Broke that one.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown.
I snoozed that ad break.
And
Snooze
once
that
he
ad
found
break.
open space, the band might as well start
So nobody
playing.
misses that touchdown.
When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice.
Watch
to
the
have
spin
a
move
receiver
that
like this as a
makes him break
quarterback
free
as you
here.
Pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
As has been the entire time we've been streaming this Ball State rebuild, we're just going to play offense. So let's see if the defense can hold. They do.
Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
Oh, that's a touchdown.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and you race it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals.
That was an easy one.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
NC State and Notre Dame have kicked off in real life football.
So, guys, we'll get
We'll keep an
another
eye on
look
that
at this
score.
offense. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Checking in on live scores. Pittsburgh's got a 34-31 lead over Florida
Quarterback
State.
just lost track of the play clock. Didn't get
Ohio
the
State's
snap
still with a
off
big lead
quickly
over
enough.
Illinois right now. Ole Miss up 10 on Washington State. Alabama beating Missouri in a close one. And a lot of 4 o'clock starts. So
Looking
we'll
downfield, it's Kelly. Get it out
be
on
watching
the
those
screen.
today as well.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They go to the draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front?
2 minutes left,
not
Ohio
opening up
State's up
lanes to run through.
34-16.
Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Chucks it.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Cardinals will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch, called for and made.
Defense holds again. We'll get that ball right back.
Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Got it in the middle. It's Webster. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away.
Not good.
Nowhere to go with the
Not
football
good.
that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Boy, that seemed to be prime return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to
Only up
throw.
4.
It's Kelly. And he was hit just
Come
as he
on,
released
dude.
it, and it falls to the turf. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. It'll be 3rd and long.
See you after the ad break here.
From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Patel. There he goes. They convert on
Lawrenceburg's
3rd down
own
as he
Guy
gets
Patel
it to
with
the
first down there.
46-yard line. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Oh, no.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Hoosiers and the Ducks are kicking off.
They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And this will be in.
Oh, he dropped
A
it.
big hit there forces 2nd down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he catches the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's going to run it. Across the 25, he's got room. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Kelly. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Back to pass. Buys a little extra time. Got out of trouble and throws. Touchdown, Ball State. They
Touchdown right as you come back from the ad break.
And how
Notre
big
Dame
is that
scores
for
to
this
take
offense?
a
Put nice
6-0
drive
lead
together,
against
get the
NC
touchdown,
State.
add to this
In
lead
real
already.
life.
Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've
We're a little
got
bit
so
behind
many
in there, but
weapons
still
on
able to
this
score.
offense.
We're up 8 on this going into this next possession. 1st down and 10.
Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. The last time they had it, a thing of beauty. Did whatever they want, run, pass, and wound
No.
up in the end zone. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Out of the gun to give to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41.
All right, so looks like Ohio State beat Illinois 34-16. No? Maybe? Now it says start of the fourth quarter.
Looking for a man.
Okay, now
It's
it says-
Kelly. Dances away to buy time. Going to try to get it himself. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the
that's
football. So
Turning it on.
Wait, nope. Oh,
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move.
Thought I'd be able to break that one.
First down.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Quick pass on the jet motion. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal.
all right, we'll take that field goal.
And he kept that one just.
Defense holds into a
Ball
field
State
goal.
takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Hand off from the shotgun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
When the offense can run the football, you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football. Like, it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
Using his legs, it's Ashley. Still on his feet at the 45. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
From the gun, running back gets to give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got
They
it.
used the timeout there.
Quick
Interesting.
timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
Oh, got
Oh, he
crushed.
had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. And the Cardinals will punt it away on fourth down. They'll look to pin him deep. Here's the fair catch, and he'll...
Greenberg. Tie game. We're going to overtime.
Down by a field goal, and a touchdown will win it. Let's see
Touchdown
what they
wins
got
it
on
for me
first
here.
down. Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. They'll run play action. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Well, you know, if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way in.
There we go. Win it.
He's in! A game-winning touchdown in overtime.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of
It's a way to finish
faith
it.
in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of this field, he can get
Shouldn't
it
have been
done.
that close,
He
but
can
it
answer the
was.
bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here. We're bouncing around. We're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, David.
Free. Yeah, right. If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening, but we got a free game that was awesome. Back and forth, nip and tuck, and bonus time. You got some free overtime play in that one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports.
Hoosiers up 3-0 on Oregon. For second. All right, put some recruiting time in. That's fine. We're going to go to next week. Oh. All right, we got the kid from Cincinnati. A couple Mike linebackers, Pennsylvania. Conference is so bad. Got to dominate this one. Got to get a dominant win here.
The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Schumann Stadium in Muncie, Indiana, home to the Ball State Cardinals. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Eastern Michigan Eagles, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Ball State Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Ball State's offense will have the ball first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They're going to go right back to him on first down. All right, guys, let's think about Ball State for a minute. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around on that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
The Cardinals come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Gives it on the option. Breaks into the open. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant.
Huge run there.
Down to the 10-yard line. He's now up to 64 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. And the Cardinals are rolling down the field. Looking for room. It's Horton.
Oh, nice.
And they're able to get him down, but not before he gets to the 2.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set...
Into the end zone he goes.
Hit him with the gritty.
Ball State.
And how about that way to start a game? They didn't even attempt to throw. They just ran it meticulously down the field, and that guy caps off a beautiful start to this game with a touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
There we go.
So that scoring drive took only...
As we have been doing the whole time. Offense only. Defense holds on that first drive.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Hard running there. Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out to the 8.
And these are my favorite type of running backs. Guys that run angry, that break tackles, even when nothing's there, Jesse.
And
No,
down
couldn't
he
even.
goes back at the 3.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Got it in the middle, it's Patel. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Cardinals want to move quickly.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Kelly. Here's the pressure. Caught near the sticks, it's Webster. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the
Pretty
first
good so
quarter
far.
stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second.
Let's see if I run
They've
this
got a
fake
first
jet,
down
see if
here
they
to open
bite.
the period. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it out
Nope.
of the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Webster. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
And the Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll try to pop the draw.
No.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Can I get more on the draw here?
They try to pop a run on the draw.
There we go.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have...
Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Cardinals have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Tight end now in motion. Powers full. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Barges ahead.
Walked it
And
in.
he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal.
$151 left in the half. About 14.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Kelly. Fires left.
Oof.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense.
3rd and
right? You gotta
5.
find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or
Got
get
it.
to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
And the Cardinals are in the hurry up. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
Finds his man. It's Presley. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they cell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Cardinals can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught near the sticks. It's Patel. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down, first down, first down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense, they just can't find any answers.
He'll get rid of it.
Oh, what a touchdown
He will
pass.
take it in.
What a pass.
Cardinals. The mantra is
Oh, we got some
finished.
afternoon
They're trying to
AHL
do
hockey
that here in
today.
the regular
Marlies and
season
the
with this Week
Americans.
12 performance. This guy is so impressive, both with his ability to move, to buy time, to run, and then he'll kill you with his arm.
Unbelievable.
Yep, 21-0.
Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Cardinals have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Kelly. Extending the play. He'll throw it. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest.
There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. To the ground. He's got it again. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that.
They don't
Let's
really
see
lose
what
track
they've
of
got
play
on
clock.
2nd down.
They kept doing multitasking here.
The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. Got a man. It's Webster. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The run from the shotgun. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Who in real life Ball State is
Wow,
getting
and what a great
waxed?
job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
That brings us to the close of the quarter, and Ball State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. To the air, it's Kelly. Going for 6. Touchdown, Ball State.
Oh, what a TD that was.
In the end zone for a score.
That was a good one.
That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
It's 28-0.
Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal
3:04
offense
left.
headed out. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Let's go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Ready. Set.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Another delay of game penalty. This is just sloppy. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them.
All right,
2nd down coming up. Dropping back, it's Kelly. Here comes the heat. Quarterback
He did not
feeling
break
that
it.
pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Looked as if they might have that screen really set up, but he'll be stopped short of the marker.
We're going to try to kick the 50-yarder.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he had plenty of leg and kept it just straight enough to use that right upright to get it through. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line.
31-0.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this.
Turning it on. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Found some room, but needed a little bit more. Had to get it to the 40 for the first down, and now it's 4th and short. When you know you have a team
Game over.
fast, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right, we got through on that one. That one was an easy game, considering. Maybe that recruiting visit will help. Oh, I committed to UAB. You bum. I need me a new QB. Got another Mike linebacker. I got enough Mike linebackers now to save myself. Head to Toledo for a matchup against the 8-2 Toledo Rockets. This one could be a tough one, so let's see how it goes.
The final
Not
home
sponsored,
game of
but
any
we'd love
college
to be.
football season is cause
We'd love to
for
be, because this stuff is
celebration.
amazing.
Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to the Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio, and home to the Toledo Rockets. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Toledo Rockets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Rockets will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cardinals' offense is on the field for the first time today. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for a whole year because of the physical pounding. It's been tremendous so far.
Yeah, can he keep it up is the question. And I think when I think back to the first half of this couple.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort.
No.
Into double coverage, and he picked it off. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense.
All right. Down 7.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's talk for a second about Ball State. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
Safe to say, this defense sets the tone for their football team. They were the reason they won the last time out, and they are putting the clamps down on their opponent early in this one.
He gets a block. He was working his way on the return.
Oof. Down 14 on the road.
They'll put
It's not
this one
looking
in
good.
for first snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Kelly. They've got the screen set up. At the 35, he's loose. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Flips it out on the screen. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. And the Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And I'm not going to blame this quarterback if he's not looking back this guy's way. I mean, early in the game, he's given him several opportunities to catch the football. He hasn't made plays. And I think as a quarterback, sometimes you lose a little bit of confidence, and you'll start looking elsewhere.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the 1st quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Makes the catch. It's
Doesn't get the 1st down. Gotta get a 1st down.
Gets it back. The offense headed to the field.
Get this
they
offense
really
going.
Need to find a way to punch back on this drive. Already down 14. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Kelly. Fires to the big fella. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. The Cardinals headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds a tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the...
Breaks into the open. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice
It's
job
open.
slipping the screen
It was
behind
open.
him, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Going to swing it on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Weatherly. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock. Didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. It's a draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Hauls it in. They stop him at the 23. Good pickup, but not quite enough for the 1st down. It'll bring up 4th down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks.
On. Down 21-0. It's getting smoked.
Might be changing the route. Scanning the field, it's Kelly. Finds his back in the middle. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on 1st down from the 44. That's caught. It's Weatherly. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Got a man in the middle. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a 1st down, and they have to show some urgency here. And the Cardinals in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And this game is going perfect for the defense right now. They haven't been on the field that much. The offense hasn't had that many possessions. Here we are at the end of the 1st half. They're still pitching a shutout, and they're ready for this quarterback to take shots. They're sensing the frustration, and that time in perfect
Getting
position,
smoked by
forcing that
Toledo.
incompletion.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Just a few seconds to go here in the 1st half, and they'll send out the field goal team.
At least I got 3 to start. Got to do something here. Not gone well so far.
Give to the back. Oh, he's got some
Finally
space.
break one for
That's
10
the
yards.
kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Let's go.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Ashley.
No, stupid.
He's knocked down behind the
Stupid,
line
stupid,
of
stupid,
scrimmage
stupid,
again,
stupid.
and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run.
That's a great play by the defense. They've got the lead by a lot here in the third quarter, and the offense is trying to run at them, and they just completely blew that thing up.
Whoa.
Big tackle for loss. They've now put him in an obvious passing situation. Expect them to pin their ears back, try to get after the quarterback here.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Catch in the middle. It's
Let's
Weatherly.
go.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Can we get
The
back in?
Cardinals
That's the
will have
question.
it 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Ball State. Nice.
Defense is going to have to hold, or I'm not going to be able to do it. They didn't there.
Let's go. Right.
Looking downfield, it's Kelly. He wants to go deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
He's got it on the left. Running free. Touchdown, Cardinal. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking to the big tight end. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions.
I don't know how he dropped
They
that.
can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's
No!
incomplete.
Ow! Bro, you're wide open. Oh.
To the air on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. He's open on the right. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots, try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Kelly. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. And the Cardinals have this offense rolling. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Getting
Plenty of work
smoked.
to do here on 2nd and long. Wants just to keep it in the air. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And with that pass right there, dude, he goes over 350 on the day. Nice performance. His QB's been dialed in.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. The throw. This time it's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The Cardinals lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Caught in the backfield, it's Ashley. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. It's complete to the right. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown.
Don't know if I can get back into it. But nope. Losing.
Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about, what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week again.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis,
Lose
and
by
you've been
8.
watching another presentation.
After being down 21-0. Oh, any athletes just in the pipeline, my pipeline guys. Let's try to get some receivers here. We'll just offer him a scholarship, see if we can create something out of nothing. Rivalry game here. Oh. We're on the outside looking in for a national championship for sure. After that loss to Toledo, that didn't help us any. Oh, still number one in the Heisman voting, but don't really deserve to be, I don't think. Not after that last game. I couldn't do anything with him. Toledo completely shut him down.
The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to one of the most beautiful campuses in the country, Miami University in Oxford, Ohio, and home to the Red Hawks. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on another team from the MAC, the Miami, Ohio Red Hawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Red Hawks will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Ball State Cardinals offense will be first on the attack. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pollack.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Might as well give it to him again. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. All right, guys, let's think about Ball State for a minute. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week, 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
Grab near the sticks. It's Weatherly. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
This will be the last game that we play for the afternoon.
They're going back to the ground.
Hopefully we can
Get
get a win
more
here
there. A first down, and they're
against
down to the
Miami.
42. And the Cardinals kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to throw, it's Kelly.
Oh, crazy.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a second and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Grab near the marker. It's Presley. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
All right, let's get it.
The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10.
Blue 22.
Looking for a gap. It's Ashley. There he goes. They stop him just
Now
short
another
of the
injury.
first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cardinals have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Gets it to him on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I'll take the
And
3
he knocks
points.
another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start.
Take the 3 points. Let's move on from there. Oh, they scored.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that wide receiver screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Let's go. Right.
That's the end of the period. It's Miami, Ohio on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Kelly. Finds his tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground and try to pick up the first. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Gives it to the back on the draw. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball.
Oh, my God.
And
What was that?
misconnection on third down.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
They'll put us. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And the pass is incomplete, charged loose by the hit.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Caught close to the marker, it's Patel. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Cardinals will hustle to the line.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Into the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Scores on a sneak.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely...
10-10. 36 seconds
The
left to
drive
go. I got all
starts
3
from their own
timeouts.
25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Kelly. It's complete to the left. Turning it on. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Grabbed over the middle. It's Webster. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Ashley. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. They'll immediately call timeout.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. This will likely be the last play of the half. From the red zone, looking for a space. He caught it! Into the end zone. Touchdown,
Yes.
Ball State. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. It'll be a draw. Got the first down. Looking for more. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First and 10. Right back to the well. Fights off a defender. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off play action. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Now they'll run the draw. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Cardinals are flying down the field. To throw, it's Kelly.
Nice.
In the middle, it's Webster. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense. And they're...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speed.
A shot toward the end zone. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Ball State.
I'll take it. Defense holds.
Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, Dave. Breaks into the open. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. He's got 99 yards rushing, and he is a virtual lock to have a 1,200-yard season. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
It's fine. 2 delay games in a row.
The delay of game pushes the offense back.
I'm going to draw anyway.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. They want that clock to run. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Kelly. Looking for a deep man.
Oh, he dropped it.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10.
Up 7.
They'll give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
They've got the lead, but here in the 4th quarter, it's starting to dwindle. And if they're going to hang on to this game, they've got to be able to run it. It's a really tough thing to do when the opponent knows exactly what you're going to do, but this is what you train for. You've got to be the more physical unit right now.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Cardinals are at the line, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
That's going to end it.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On 4th down, the coverage was tight.
Take the dub. Let's get out of here. Get out of here with the win. Wrap up the stream. Thanks for watching, everybody.
And he shows you the arm talent
We are.
on the throw.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff.
We got to consider a move out of the MAC, right?
And winning
But
rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, and you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to come.
Ooh. Big win. All right, so we're wrapping it. We're going to next week. 9-3 on the season. Tight end reaches top 3 schools. We're number 1. Got to play Buffalo in the championship game. So that Toledo game wound up not meaning much. Got to win this. We're 25th in the nation. If you missed it, because of the ad break there, we are 25th in the country heading to the MAC championship game. Will linebacker. Not a whole lot of offensive tackles to choose from. We're gonna just go offering. Slide into his DMs. We gotta come up with something there. We need an offensive tackle. We'll sim to the next week. See what our prospects look like here. We're wrapping up the stream. Let's see. Did we fall out of the top 25? Nope, we're still 25th. 9-3 going into the game against Buffalo is 10-2. We'll do that on our next stream. So thanks for watching, everybody. We will catch you next time. We're going to create that save point. It's been about an hour and 45 minutes, which is longer than I usually stream with the way that life is right now. So we'll catch you all next time. Thanks for watching.